This is Into Math 2nd grade, Module 19, Lesson 1. Estimate lengths using centimeters. I can use an object with a known length to estimate the length of another object. Please gather your workbook and a pencil and turn to page 472. We will begin under Build Understanding. Roma finds some paper clips to measure, but she doesn't have any rulers. She only has unit cubes. How can you measure paper clips with unit cubes? Okay, so let's take a look at part A. About how many unit cubes long is the paper clip? So here we have her purple paper clip and the unit cubes. How many unit cubes do you see below the paper clip that measure from the start to the finish? There are 3. So let's write in 3 unit cubes. Let's take a look at the connected vocabulary. A unit cube has a length of 1 centimeter. So when we see this green box here, that means it's 1 centimeter. So we can take a look now at part B. About how many centimeters long is the paper clip? Well, we know now that one of these green unit cubes is actually 1 centimeter. So if we had 3 unit cubes, then we really have 1, 2, 3 centimeters. Let's write that in here. 3 centimeters. Great job. Part C asks us to look around your classroom for an object that is about 3 centimeters long. Draw the object. So you may want to pause and go look around your house for an object that's about 3 centimeters or about the size of a paper clip and come back and draw that in. When I looked around the room, I found an eraser that goes on top of my pencil. So I'm going to draw in the top of an eraser because this eraser is about 3 centimeters or about the size. So I'm going to just draw that in right there. Let's take a look at the next page, page 473 under Step It Out. Use the length of the yarn to estimate the length of the pen. Part A says, is the pen longer or shorter than the yarn? So here we have a length of yarn, and they want me to compare the yarn to the pen. So here's where they both start, and here's where the yarn ends, and here's where the pen ends. So we can see that the pen is longer than the yarn. Now let's look at part B. The yarn is blank centimeters long. So here's the yarn, and we know that these unit cubes are 1 centimeter each. So take a look, how many centimeters is the piece of yarn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The yarn is 5 centimeters long. And we need to continue. Which is the better estimate for the length of the pen? So we know that right here is where the yarn ends compared to the pen. So we know that this area right here is 5 centimeters. And then we have this area that we don't know. So we're estimating. And when I look at this, guys, I think this looks like it's about halfway. So I would say if this is 5 right here, then I think this would be pretty close to 5 as well. So when I'm looking at my choices, is it about 6 centimeters long or 10 centimeters long? I'm going to choose 10 centimeters long because I can see that halfway is 5, and so I think the other half would be close to 5, so 5 plus 5 is 10. Let's take a look at check understanding. The yarn is 4 centimeters long, which is the best estimate for the length of the eraser. If you would like to try this on your own, you can pause and complete the problem and come back and check your answer, or just follow along with me. Okay, so we know that this piece of yarn is 4 centimeters long. And so we start here at the beginning of the eraser, we go over, and then it stops right here. So we can probably draw just a little line here to show where it stops. And guys, once again, look, it seems like it's halfway. So if this is 4, then I'm guessing that this other half would be the same, which would be 4. And 4 plus 4 makes 8. So our choices are about 3, about 8, and about 15 centimeters. Let's circle the right one. 8 centimeters. Great job. As always, you can always go back and rewatch this video and pause anytime as needed.